Team Kill Podcast. Intentional Strays.
Oh, what is up, everybody? My name is Killing Spree 37.
And I am Silencer.
And this is episode 69.
Oh,
I do
69,
headshots, but you turn your back, I'm throwing bullets at your spine. We shoot people from behind. Yeah. Episode 69. Okay, guys, we're there. You know, we've been looking forward to this episode. Okay, we're gonna do a lot of snitching.
A lot of snitching with no stitching.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna be talking shit about some people. So, Silencer, how was your weekend, sir?
My weekend was full of eating halls, playing, Apex, like always. You know, I've been playing, what's the game I bought? Animal Crossing.
Yeah.
I've been playing on the weekends, you know. In little times, I even took it to the shop. Can you believe that?
Oh, nah, that's a different type of fucking.
That's a different kind.
That's
You
a
know,
different
I
type of
realized I was
addictive.
like, this is not, it's just the whole building part. So, yeah.
Right.
And, the little car came out. I feel like a fucking pilot. Because when you floor it, you hear a big ass gush of air. And then with that big ass, dumb ass wing in the back. Yeah, I feel like I have my license now to fly airplanes.
Listen, I'm surprised you didn't take like a better photo because the one you sent me looked a little weird, a little suspect.
Headshot.
Little suspect? What do you mean, little suspect?
Looked like it was wrecked, a little damaged.
Oh, yeah, from the little front. It's it's not a perfect car, but guess who don't have a payment?
Yeah,
Headshot.
we were just talking about that before the podcast too. Fucking guy.
And, just fired a client. I don't want to speak too much on it, but it felt good, having the power to fire somebody.
Yeah, back-to-back weeks of firing somebody, huh?
Yeah, you always go to work and you expect not to get fired. But I turned the tables and I said, fuck, you are fired, my friend.
Nah, I watched a lot of Seinfeld back in the day. I'm George Costanza. I used to want to be Jerry Seinfeld. The older I got, the more I became George Costanza. And if you guys don't know who he is, he's the guy that gets like fired all the time from like every job. That's me. I assume I get fired from every job every day.
Yeah. So, yeah, aside from that, it was just a chill, relaxing day. It's been relaxing a couple days and thankful for that. So, nothing really much happened, just planning and, working, buddy.
Yeah, putting that grind in, that time in, hashtag time in.
Hell yeah, fucking eating Taco Bell.
Yeah, I didn't like your little response. You mind sharing to the people what you meant by that and what you did?
So, so you guys can get a nice little mental picture. I went to Taco Bell today. I got myself some, chicken chalupas with the quesadilla.
The usual.
Yeah. And, as I was eating it, I saw a little, how they have these little messages on the packs.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, sure, this is nice. So I grabbed one. It didn't have a nice meaning. I was like, okay, skip. I got to the other one, and I was like, I won't wait forever. And then something sparked in my head, I was like, hey, you know what? And then put my phone out, took a picture. The writing noise. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna send this fool a fucking message with this picture.
Right.
And I said, when you see gold on your buddy's banner, and I send him the picture, I won't wait forever.
Headshot.
So you guys understand, I had planned on before this fool, and then he was stuck in gold for, a couple of days.
Headshot.
Split, no. This split, he hit platinum before me. Last split, I hit platinum before him, so we're even.
So that was a whole joke, and, it was funny.
It hurt.
It was very, very
It
funny.
hurt.
It was very funny.
If we didn't have the fantastic day that we had yesterday, I would have been pissed. I would have done the podcast today.
Headshot.
Turn it down, I'm leaving.
Yeah, I would have been so hurt.
That shit is funny. But yeah, that was a joke, it was good.
No, it was good. It stung.
It stung. So yeah, that was my whole weekend, and so yeah, nothing else to report, buddy.
Yeah, I felt like that Instagram model that Drake was fucking around with that put the hot sauce in the condom because fuck, a hot sauce hurt me today, okay?
Headshot.
Oh, yeah. Fucking the hot sauce package.
Yeah. But, it sounds like you had a good weekend. I had a pretty decent weekend. Your boy's been taking some time to figure out 2022 and figure out how to take it by the balls. But been relaxing, Friday, I went to go watch Scream 5. Fantastic movie. Loved it. The atmosphere of like a slasher movie just being back in theaters. Finally, we had Halloween last year, but Scream coming out, it's like one of the better, scary movies. So I definitely enjoyed watching it. And then it's crazy. Speaking of video games, I kind of told you the story briefly, but I didn't tell you exactly what the ramifications were, okay? I was playing with Cuz Lightyear. We were playing Warzone, right? And we were playing Rocket League, and it happened in both games, okay? I don't play with Cuz Lightyear that often because he just likes to play Warzone with his buddies, okay?
Headshot.
Only invites me when they're fucking down and out, okay? So, we're playing.
Need a fourth.
Yeah, when he needs a second, okay? We used to play with his friends, okay? And I used to fuck up every single time because these fools rush and die, And my ass is playing passively, trying to see where everybody, Apex style, passively trying to see where they're at. And this fool just fucking running guns it. So, I'm not welcome with his friends anymore for some reason. So, Cuz Lightyear, if you're listening, I know, okay? I wonder why. So, we're playing Warzone. We hot drop, okay? Play a few games. I got killed, beamed, wasn't able to get a few people. But in the later on games, before you hopped off, your boy started out here getting some kills, right?
Yeah.
And I have this little tendency that I do when I'm playing. I'd be like, Caesar, I took his shield off. Or Caesar, I did this. Caesar, he's down. Caesar, come out me. So your boy does 1 down, 2 down, 3 down. And I'm like, Caesar, he's right here. He's 1. Caesar, he's 1. But it was with Cuz Lightyear.
Headshot.
Bro, I'm telling this to every single gamer, okay? So you guys don't make the same mistake that I did. Saying somebody else's gamer tag or name when you're playing. My bad. My fucking phone fell on the thing and stopped a bunch of recordings. So, okay. I called Cuz Lightyear Caesar. Caesar, he's 1, right? To Cuz Lightyear while we're playing Warzone.
Okay.
That is equivalent, okay, to having sex and moaning out somebody else's name, bro.
Headshot.
This fool was her, okay, that I fucking called him Caesar. So much so the next game after he fucking hopped off, okay? Boom. Yeah. That happened. Then we played Rocket League, right?
Yeah.
And I'm like, right here, Caesar, get up, get the ball. He's like, Caesar? He damn near fucking threw the remote when he fucking heard me call him Caesar. Again, he hopped off later on, but that really hurt. So you guys out there, be careful, your friends' names. Don't get them confused, because if you do, it's kind of, it's a little pee-pee hurt-ish,
Yeah.
You're thinking of somebody else type of ish. So that happened. I took a break from doing videos, and I started designing my PS5. I've seen a lot of people do their covers for their faceplates, paint them, design them. I went ahead and tried to do the graffiti route. It came out kind of cool, but then I kind of fucked with it and made it a little bit too much artsy to where I didn't like it. So I washed everything off, and then I decided, you know what, I'm going to convert my PlayStation 5 into a PlayStation 1. I painted the faceplates gray, the signature gray color, and then I also got the decal from Flaming Toast that was the original logo color. You put it behind the faceplate. It looks just like the logo. Perfect, beautiful. The only thing I'm looking forward to is getting LED stickers that are green to really mimic the on power button for the PlayStation 1. And other than that, I got that done. That was my little DIY project. It came out beautiful. I would show people, but it's on the floor. And I don't want to lift it up. And then I hit platinum. I was hard stuck on gold for the past 2 weeks, and then I finally hit platinum, which is crazy. And I want a rebuttal. The only reason why this food silencer hit fucking platinum before I did was because he would only hop on, win the games, and then hop off. Wouldn't play all fucking day, and then when I fucking got tired of losing, I finally tried hard. Guess what happened, buddy? This food Caesar would hop on, enjoy the wins, and then hop right off. That shit was crazy.
Yeah, but listen, you had more time during the day, so it really
I
doesn't.
did. I did. I'm not gonna lie. I had some more time. But
Yes.
yeah, other than that, that's about it, man. Just looking forward to I'm trying to get back into that grind, Like I love doing content and stuff, but I feel like there's no games out right now. And of course I could have streamed my entire fucking ranked attempt to getting back into platinum, but I don't
I
know.
think I think Horizon just came out.
No, I think Horizon's a couple days before.
I think I saw somebody posted. Oh yeah, long ago.
Nah, I saw a thing too that said like
What
we're
is
a
it?
few weeks away. I think
Oh,
the
February
biggest
20.
drop, yeah, the biggest drop right now is February 4th, Dying Light 2, which is supposed to be coming out February 4th.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited for that one. So, yeah,
Yeah.
other than that, I'm just ready to get back into content creating. We're back on, doing podcasts. We got a nice little episode for you guys today. But, we cannot start the episode without rapid fire.
Yeah, buddy.
Rapid fire. Players ready up. 3, 2, 1.
This fool silencer looks like a portrait painted during sipping paints.
Headshot.
It's called art, buddy. Okay.
It's called fucking abstract art.
Headshot.
A little abstracty.
All right, all right. This fool's been testing negative for COVID, but positive for golden rank.
Ah, see, that would have hurt if I was still cold. That would have hurt. I'll tell you, I was this fucking close, okay? This fucking close every time.
It's fucking
All right.
close.
All right, you know what? YouTuber Kakai Kamuri has designed an attachment for the PS5 DualSense that lets you play with one hand. Now, if you would only make one for two hands or to play with two hands, so Silencer can finally play Apex the right way.
Headshot.
Okay.
Because, he has the remote, right, guys? He has the remote, okay? He's just not doing it, okay?
Okay.
But if he had the left and the right, the way that, the YouTuber was able to do it, Silencer might get some work done.
Headshot.
A little better. Okay.
Yeah,
All right, all right. All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Considering that you have a crystal ball in your head, I'm surprised you didn't see being stuck in gold for that long.
Headshot.
Ah, man. Nah, I knew. All right, time.
Game over.
The sad part about being stuck on gold
Yeah.
wasn't the fact that, like, I was stuck. I was questioning myself, like, damn, am I ass? Like, am I really
Headshot.
that fucking terrible?
Listen,
Right?
it's fucking hard whenever you get dumbass people. And the clip you showed me with that rampart,
Yeah.
man, you can only hope for fucking for the best. The reason
Yeah.
why I got remember the other time where I got platinum with Watson, every single game that I have with her, I had a decent teammate, so it helps to have at least one person that's good.
Right.
But man, sometimes when you get in these games, you start to overthink, and then you're like, "Fuck, are these fools bots?"
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Well, it
it's like
doesn't
that.
help too, like when you're fucking, you're and that's the crazy part too. So I'm playing with somebody that was in diamond, and it was platinum diamond. It wasn't gold. So it was diamond platinum or diamond platinum,
Yeah.
But when you're at gold, you're playing with bronze, you're playing with silver, and like I don't understand why me out of everybody, I get gold for me, and then it's two bronze people, bronze 3, both of them.
Yeah.
It's like, nah, fam, we're not doing that. But we're off of Apex. Glad your boy's out, because that would have really stung and hurt my feelings.
Oh yeah. I know. I
know?
know.
I would have been looking for validation. But, speaking of validation, ladies and gentlemen, this news right here is really funny to say because it goes with a certain theory that I have of us, like, collections being scams, and this story brings it all the way home. So, Logan Paul recently bought $3.5 million worth of Pokemon cards, right? Now, There were supposed to be first edition boxes, never opened. The legendaries in those boxes were supposed to be magnificent, right?
Yeah.
He planned to open them on an app called Whatnot or whatever the fuck, and was going to give them out a part of his sponsorship deal, okay?
Okay.
Now, he got the boxes were authenticated, okay?
Okay.
Now, a couple days ago, he confirmed that the boxes were fake. And they actually contained a bunch of G.I. Joe packs of cards, trading cards for G.I. Joe, okay? Now, before we get into it any further, okay? Silencer, how do you feel about this news?
So wait, let me get this straight. They were authenticated by who?
By somebody that sold them, I think. It was like a place where you could buy. So it wasn't just like
legit, like an actual store?
Yeah, kind of. You know what I'm saying? It's like a collector store or something. Yeah, they didn't really go into details where he bought it from, but he did buy them. So
I don't know. Okay, so I don't know how I feel about this. It's just it sucks, but you know, these boys be just wasting the money on anything.
Well, he's been under fire for buying old things like Pokemon cards. He did that super thing with the table for Game Boy. He put that shit in resin, and all the fucking gaming community freaked out. So they were excited to see this guy fail. Like I've seen people wanting to see people fail.
Okay.
This took the fucking cake. Now, what's funny to me, okay, is that it was authenticated, okay?
Yeah.
Now, he did get his money back, okay?
Okay.
Because it was authenticated, which means they looked at it, it lined up to be perfect with what they said was going to happen with it, as far as them saying, these are original boxes. It was a first edition. You are the only person that's in possession of these boxes. First edition means the first ever, okay?
Yeah.
In perfect condition. They found a lot of things around it, a lot of properties of the thing did not match up, right? And when he opened them, he threw the fucking biggest fit, but he got his money back. That was the important part. Now, last year, me and you were talking, and I told you, what would be the perfect fucking scam? Collection items, right?
Yeah.
Because nobody would open them. Nobody would open them. Nobody would question it. And if you had somebody on the inside who could authenticate it, they could fucking screw over some people for money. Now, you have a story like this, 3.5 million. They went ahead and they looked at it. What are your thoughts now, having that behind your, in your head right now, that thought?
I don't know. It's ridiculous. Fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
There's no words to describe how 3.5 million on cards.
Well, like imagine a Charizard, right?
Yeah. Well, how much was that Charizard going for? It was like 100K. What last time we saw?
Nah, I thought it was like 500K. I thought. Yeah. So imagine first edition boxes. This is before they started taking those out. If I mean, he bought I think there were like six a piece.
Yeah.
Right? Six. I thought there were 6 packs in total, 6 boxes in total that contain X amount of packs. I think like 30 or 40 packs. Now you get a Charizard every 4 packs.
Yeah.
The original 132 Pokemon cards. Fuck, that's. I mean, you could potentially double your money.
Yeah.
So I don't see the blame in him buying
Well,
them. I
just...
see the blame in the asshole that authenticated it. Because how did you let that slip you?
With that kind of money involved.
Not even that kind of money. The guy who was looking at it with Logan Paul was like, where does it say first edition? He's like, why? He's like, why does the box look like this, all stupid and sloppy and shit, right? And you have people that, to my knowledge, didn't at least work for any type of collection, you know?
Yeah.
Common sense, they pointed out a lot of indifferences in the actual thing, and they're like, these are fake. He was like, well, how are we going to know it's fake? Well, he was like, well, there's only one way to know. Open the box. He opened the box. There's a shit ton of G.I. Joe packs.
Yeah.
So, you got to be careful. From now on, you got to be careful. You have to be careful. And here's why. I don't think this was happenstance. I think these fools legit thought they got this fool. And he caught on, right? He caught on, and luckily he got his money back. But the dude that authenticated it, that fool is in trouble.
No.
His job is at stake. So, yeah, that's really about it for the story. He luckily got his money back. My only takeaway from it was that a lot of people were really waiting for this guy to fucking lose, and he won. So,
Yeah.
What's your last thoughts on this?
Well, I mean, this is good because I'm hoping that it brings some kind of light to other people that collect into, not believing everything before authenticated. You know what? This is why I see a lot of people like even on the on those shows, they have like one or two people, different people that don't know each other to take it to authenticate it. Because you can't, I mean, why would you, if I had that kind of money, I wouldn't trust one person with that. I had to go around and, keep asking.
Yeah, ask around. Or you know what? There needs to be like some type of centralization of...
Get a contract, sign something.
Not even that, because a lot of people flake out of contracts. I'm talking about like somebody, a certain company could be like the union of like, getting in the middle. But then you have third-party deals with them, and you got to pay them money. And I could see why people just don't, they just want person-to-person sales. So, I don't know. I'm not sure, but you got to be careful, guys. Whatever you buy on the internet, collector's
Fucking
worth.
doctor looks fucking ridiculous. I don't know what the fuck's wrong with that guy.
They look stupid. They look fucked up. Like they look
I
fake as fuck.
I don't know. That's
Yeah.
like, receiving a box being that dumb, and then I don't know.
Yeah.
You have to be stupid.
And then looking at it and be like, oh yeah, authenticated. What do I know about Pokemon?
Yeah, I mean, at that point you deserve it. Nobody deserves it, but bro, come on, look at the fucking box.
Yeah, the box doesn't look good. It looks faded. It looks cheap. It didn't have first edition on it. Some of the boxes didn't even have that. The first edition box, like nah.
It looks like they just want to fuck them up.
Yeah, they got him for 3.5. He got his money back. I'm not sure exactly how. I don't know how he bought it, but the person that authenticated it, yeah. Now I see why fools buy NFTs, because it's the blockchain. Okay, you know who bought it. You know who's gonna buy it next. You know all that shit. So, yeah. Luckily, he caught a W again. Hopefully, he can actually find a couple of those packs and give some cards away. That's what was his original idea. Was to give some packs and cards away to people that were watching him on the Whatnot app. So, good job for him. Sucks for the guy that authenticated it. This next story, it's a lot of intricate pieces. I don't know where to begin, but it does have one common factor, which is Pokimane at it again. Ladies and gentlemen, what you're going to hear is far from misogyny, okay? It's just two men having a conversation with the information that's put in front of us and how we feel about it. So here we go. So Pokimane banned because she was watching Naruto.
Okay.
Popular streamer, JiDion, I think that's his name, or Pokimane was calling him Dijon. I don't know if she was saying that to be funny. JiDion, that's what I have in front of me. Or JiDion, I don't know, okay?
Yeah.
He was talking to his chat. His chat was like, how do you feel about these streamers getting banned for watching Naruto and stuff? Called them lazy, called them a bunch of names. So much so that he had his entire chat Go
Yeah.
into Pokimane's chat and type L plus ratio, right?
Yeah.
She's playing Valorant, I believe, with a couple of her friends. I think Valkyrie was in the chat. Saikuno, I think that's a couple of the people that she was playing Valorant with. And she was getting all these comments, right? So she reported it. And she also hopped off the street pretty early, okay?
Yeah.
What happened next was fucking hellfire, ladies and gentlemen. So, you had Pokimane resurface video of her saying the N-word on stream. Then, which I've already seen previously, okay? It was so cringy to watch of her say that. Crazy how somebody let her get away with that. I have no idea, right? But the next photo, it needed some explaining, okay? The next photo and video clip that they had was her having a credit card in hand, lining up what looked like to be cocaine and sniffing it on stream. Now,
What the hell?
they're saying it was G Fuel, and they were also saying it was salt, it was sugar, okay? It looked like Coke to me, you know? It looked like Coke to me. So she had to defend herself. She went on Twitch, or I'm sorry, she went on Twitter defending herself. Camstar came after her. Again, JiDion, the guy, the streamer, was like, oh man, a lot of people just love Pokimane because they just simp for her. She has a boyfriend and she's getting fucked every night by somebody that's not you. Quit being a simp. Just because you donate her money doesn't mean she's going to let you fuck. Saying bars. Because a lot of fools, let me tell you something, guys, okay? And you guys could be some of them. A lot of y'all fools donate to these female streamers in hopes, a chance that they ask you, oh, what's your info, you know?
Yeah.
You know, hopefully they notice you,
I hope.
know? They love your money. They don't love you, okay? They don't love you, okay?
Yeah. Never.
Yeah, they'd fucking fuck you over before they'd fuck you. So, I didn't find none of that super alarming to say, right? It's conversations that men have. It's opinions that some men have about the women community. The women aren't ready to hear it, okay? They're not ready to hear that type of dialogue from men, okay?
Yeah.
Oh, you had streamers left and right. You had, I don't know his name, Marky Pyler, Jack Septic, 100 Thieves, Valkyrie. You had everybody coming to her defense.
Yeah.
Okay? Calling it misogyny of what he was saying and how she's only getting bullied because she is a woman and other reasons that have to do with a later topic. Okay? Now, the other thing was too, it's a lot, Caesar. I know. I'm getting to it, okay? Ninja called JiDion, right? He answered it live on stream.
Okay.
Which is the second link that I sent you of what exactly went down. So while you watch that, I'm going to go ahead and just explain to people. Ninja was calling JiDion, was like, yo, you fucked up. You shouldn't have said nothing. You fucked up, bro. You shouldn't say nothing about bitches. Something like that, you know?
Yeah.
You shouldn't say nothing towards bitches, is what he said. Word for word. He said something similar to that, you know? But the microphone picked up the fact that he said bitches in regards to Pokimane. Pokimane felt away. And when they asked Ninja, why did you say bitches? When it was about Pokimane, right?
Yeah.
The king. I meant bitches in general. Right? I felt some. Because sometimes I call women bitches. You know what I'm saying? They call us dicks, we assholes. We call them bitches, you know? We're not that far off, okay? And he was also telling JiDion, yo, I'm going to call my representative right now and see if they just, you know, they can't let you slide a little bit, you know, just for your first time offense, okay?
Yeah.
Now, he was banned for 14 days.
Who,
Today, no, the JiDion guy that was doing hate raids, okay?
Okay.
Today, he is officially permanently banned on Twitch. So, because of the actions that led up to this, okay? Silencer, I know this is a lot to take in, but what are your thoughts on this situation?
Listen, I don't know, but this is fucking confusing to me at this moment.
Okay, how can I assist?
So you're saying that Ninja came in to try and help, and when he opened his mouth,
He called the guy, yes.
okay, and then he was trying to be helpful,
Friend helpful.
okay, and then he opened his mouth, and he said the word bitches, and Pokimane fell away, and now Pokimane is attacking Ninja.
Not attacking Ninja. She's offended, and I'm pretty sure the relationship is, if they had
It's
one,
attacking.
strained. It's okay.
It's attacking because
Yeah.
she's trying to, just like, okay, what you call me, bitch? What's up? Okay, that's attacking. Now, here's my question: if you're that big ass ninja, why the fuck are you still involved in drama?
Why wouldn't you be? Why would you not be involved in drama? Right? It's me and a homie talking, okay? It's me and you talking, Silencer.
Yeah.
You say some funny shit about the fucking Amaranth chick, right? And I call you, right, and you put me on speaker, and I'm like, yo, that bitch is pissed, bro. Am I going out of my way to call her a bitch, or me and you just shooting the shit?
Yeah, that's how normal we talk.
Exactly. We're amongst friends, you know. JiDion and them are friends. And then just had, if it ain't his wife, okay, if the streamer is not his wife, okay, he does not give a fuck about none of you women, okay? I am not surprised. This is the same king that was like, out of respect for my wife, I'm not streaming with females.
Oh yeah, I remember. Okay.
I'm not putting none of you on. And he didn't. He did not. He kept his word. He's doing content with his wife, loving life, getting his dick sucked every single day.
Good shit.
Good shit for him. Now, you gave your opinion on it, right? I didn't cut you off.
No, that's it.
All right. Now, misogyny, okay, is the topic and the word that was getting thrown around. Chemstar, who is another drama alert guy that does gaming news like we do, but in more toxic fashion. Still love him. Shout out to him. He said that they're only throwing out the word misogyny because of the power of the word and what it implies and stands for. Okay?
Yeah.
So, if I'm going to go ahead and just look at the definition of misogyny and just read it to you, okay? Dislike of, contempt for, or ingrained prejudice against women. Now, this goes into our second topic, and then we'll kind of group it all together. Disguised Toast, who's another streamer. He recently left Facebook Gaming, went to Twitch, okay? January 5th, he knew something about this meta, okay? He knew about the Naruto meta. He, in his brain, said, yo, small streamers are going to get fucked because of this. They're not going to be able to recoup from this. Their channel is going to be banned. Let me, air quote, help out the small channels by streaming Naruto, streaming Death Note, and asking a Twitch representative, okay, to ban him for doing this, okay? That way it brings awareness to the situation so smaller channels don't get fucked, okay?
Okay.
Is what he said. Now, there's the reason why they're throwing around the misogyny word is because XQZ, Disguised Toast, some other fucking Hassan, whatever the fuck is Piker, Hassan something, were banned. They were banned for doing the React meta, right? And Pokimane, as we know of, the golden child of Twitch, is the only female, as to our knowledge, that is banned for the reacting meta, okay? And they don't feel like they're giving Pokimane the same disrespect as they would Disguised Toast, okay? Because he's a man. So, is this misogyny that JiDion was like, she's lazy, and when the fans of hers were attacking him, he said a few things as far as her getting fucked, as far as her being lazy and having simps for fans.
No.
Okay, explain.
That's like me saying just because you. So listen, you have nothing to offer, just your looks, okay?
Right.
And you make some shit, and then somebody else notice it, but then you have a community behind you, just because they fucking throw money at you because you look good. So there you are thinking, damn, I must be doing some fucking damage. You know, some skill, some fucking badass shit. And then you have me or somebody else come in and be like, bro, I mean, you know, do something else.
Yeah.
What is your real talent besides being a woman?
Yeah.
This is the
So,
whole thing. It
yeah.
comes in as the whole hot tub thing, remember?
Yeah. Yeah. We were talking about that.
So it's like I don't know. It's a whole combination of these women trying to justify having talent by having fucking desperate, horny guys throwing money at her and being like, yeah, you know what? I have skills.
Yeah. Yeah. My issue with this whole thing, first and foremost, I do not think it's misogyny. Misogyny is hate for women in general. We can dislike people, okay? We have certain
Doesn't
things
matter
that
who it
we
is.
dislike exactly, you know? It could be skin color, you know? Like if you don't like somebody that plays Apex, you know, and maybe the guy, you know, he's African American, you know, it's not because you hate him because he's African American. You just don't like Apex, you know? You don't like Apex. So you
Yeah.
don't like the person that's playing Apex, you know?
Mhm.
I feel that if women, because we're sharing in this space, okay? We're sharing the space with each other. We're not, nobody's giving anybody no type of leeway, okay? Because last I fucking heard, Valkyrie was Gamer of the Year, Streamer of the Year, Creator of the Year, right?
Yeah.
Wasn't a man. Nobody said nothing last year when she won that shit, you know? Nothing but kudos and congratulations, you know?
Oh, yeah, I remember. Okay.
So, I feel like we're both sharing the space. Nobody owns the space. We're both sharing the space in gaming, okay?
Yeah. Hmm.
You cannot, at any time and any points of you getting, for lack of a better word, shitted on, you can't go to your gender. You cannot base it upon your gender. Are there people that are like that? Of course. There's racists. There's racists.
Yeah.
There's people that don't like women, misogynists. Okay? You can't go to it every single time. Okay? For this specific thing, he said some shit a lot of us male people are feeling. Are we misogynists because we feel like women don't acknowledge the fact that they only get successful and paid a lot of money because they're attractive looking?
Yeah.
I've been to their fucking streams. I've watched their streams, right? Because I've had similar discussions with my girlfriend. And a lot of you guys that are new listeners, I've been told you guys, my girlfriend was the original Killing Spree. She was supposed to be me. I was supposed to be me behind the scenes, getting all the gameplay, writing down all the jokes, editing the videos. But because at the height of the woman thing, that's what people were doing. People were just watching women because they are women, because they are attractive. Nothing more. Not because they're funny, not because of their influence. Okay, excuse me. Not because of anything other than that. Now, I'm not saying that's for all gamers, but that's a huge reason. Okay, huge reason. Now, if we're comparing women streamers, okay, Lulu Lovely from Apex,
Okay.
fire competitor, right? She could smoke some of the best.
She's actually good, yeah.
Yeah, she's good. Okay.
Yeah.
Pokimane and them, I don't know. Okay. I've seen them play Fortnite. I know they have a basic gameplay of it because I've seen them play, right?
Yeah.
I know they have a basic knowledge of the game and they have basic knowledge of first person shooters. But are they up there in competitiveness? I don't think so. I think there's other women out there that are probably better than them at playing the game. They're just not that good looking. You know?
And they don't get fucking, spots for it.
Yeah, and another thing too is that they're not acknowledging their fans. They're not whenever the thing comes up, and that's where the N-word clip came from Pokimane, where people are only watching Pokimane because she's a girl and she's attractive. That's the only reason why, because they want to hit. And then she said the N-word, and she was like referring to, if you say that, you're lame. Only people that are lame and boring as fuck say that shit. And then she threw a couple N-words in there. Okay.
Yeah.
They don't acknowledge it. They don't acknowledge it, as to my knowledge. They don't acknowledge it publicly. And they don't thank them publicly either. So where does it come from, Silencer? Where we cannot, as men who are sharing space in the gaming world, have a dislike for somebody, Besides, he went for the hate raid. Okay?
Yeah.
He went for the hate raid. That's why he got banned. I understand that 1,000%. Terms of service, you got it, okay?
Yeah.
But him saying a popular opinion about the girl, about her and her fans and her stands, I don't see where he's wrong. The wording could have been a little bit better, but the objective of what he was saying was there.
Like if you're a woman walking, you hear two guys talking all this shit together, like they always talk, and she overhears, all these words, fucking bitch, whore, but they're joking around, and then she's like, "Hey, what the fuck did you call me?"
Yeah.
So I don't know.
So
She probably just got.
yeah.
I don't know. She. I don't know. You think the stock was there and it fit her?
It could have been, or she's just tired of fitting into that stigma, or maybe maybe she doesn't know.
Who created that fucking space?
Somebody.
Herself.
Well, all of them have. They're profiting off of sexism. They're profiting off of it. Let's be real. We're not
But
those
if you get
podcasts.
if you get in that space, you know exactly what you're doing, and you know exactly what your advantages are. So who's
Right.
creating their own little space?
Right.
As an individual, you know what you're getting into, you know what you can do, and this was her. She chose this outcome.
Right.
I've always said, we as individuals always bury our own hole as deep, and we'll bury our own grave.
Yeah. Even us saying like this stuff, people wouldn't say, But like I've been telling you, we're not that type of people. We got to call shit how it is, okay? If there's not a safe space for men to talk about certain things, where the fuck can we talk about things? You know what I'm saying? I just don't feel like they should know. They should know how to ignore those comments, how to not let it go, because all of this spiraled out of control. You got Ninja calling the guy, telling him, "You know what, you're fucking bugging, but I'm gonna try to help you out. I don't know if I can do anything, but you fucked up. You shouldn't have called her that. You know how bitches are." What he said, you know how bitches are. She got offended, and then that's her beefing with Ninja. Now all the people that were in fucking Free Guy, the popular gamer streamers that were in the movie, all fucking banded together and fucking shitted on JiDion and did all that fucking shit, like the fucking mighty Morphin power streamers. Nah,
What if it was
it's too weird.
say, what about the people that got offended when she said the N-word? What about those guys?
Wait. So when she first got big, right? Back in 2018, 2019-ish, right?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
A little tweet swept under the rug. Swept under the rug. She also came out to address the cocaine thing and said that she doesn't do cocaine and she's not that type of person. And the funnier part was she went private on Twitter and she has like 3 million followers. How do you go private on Twitter?
Yeah.
And that's my only issue with females in the space of gaming is that you cannot take the criticism. Take the criticism.
Yeah.
You know how many times a day this fucking cuz tells me a streamer's ass that he watches, that he's fucking trash and makes fun of him? But guess what? It's a part of the culture.
It's the beauty of having free speech, you know?
Right. Well, except on Twitter, where they're over there fucking banning you because you went a little too far.
Oh yeah, but was she banned permanently?
He was banned permanently. I don't know. If she said the N word on Twitter, Silencer, should she be banned? I'm sorry, on Twitch.
I mean, for me, yeah, it's something you go on. I mean, you know, it's a word that it's been for years that it's just very sensitive. So I don't think as a streamer you should be able to. Oh, let me say it, and then just you know what, guys, it happened before. Nothing happened. I'm sorry.
Yeah, she was young. She was young. I'll give her
It doesn't matter how
credit.
fucking young you are. Nah,
Yeah, I give
there's
her
no credit because you know exactly. Like I said,
I know,
going
I
back,
know.
you know exactly what the fuck you're doing.
I know.
There's no credit.
She meant it
She's
as a term of
manipulated.
endearment. She meant it as a term of endearment. She didn't just go out there and just say N word and point
You know,
at
Ninja
people.
said it the same thing. He said it the same thing.
You know what?
It's the same
I
fucking
agree with
thing.
you. Yeah, he did. Just to wrap it up, I feel like if we're going to share the space with women, what's up?
I said she belongs to the streets.
Oh, that's what I thought you said, but I was like, you don't say that.
What?
Yeah, that's not your. That's I've never heard you say that before. I feel like if we're going to share the space with women, you have to quit being the victim. You have to, if you want equality, you have to be the victim. Or you can't be the victim anymore. You have to either have a beef with somebody and finish the beef, talk it over with them, smooth it out. There has to be a conclusion between you and this person. It does not have to be you get your friends, you get your community to cancel this person because we're not in a cancelable space. You weren't canceled for saying the N-word, okay? You weren't canceled for doing coke on stream. You were doing something. You knew what you were doing. You were lining. I sent you the video, Silencer. She was lining up a rail of fucking something that looked like cocaine in a credit card.
Yeah.
And she went down, and the video cut right before she did that. She went down and was like about to sniff, and the video cut off. You know?
Yeah.
So I believe if we're gonna share this space, you want to be equal. Okay, that's to anybody. You want to be equal in some things. You can no longer be the victim. Okay, victims are for people that do not want to be in the community. Okay, there's a saying. When you're a part of the streets, when you're in gangs and shit like that. Okay.
Yeah.
A gang member snitches on a gang member. He's a snitch. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
A person tells on a gang member illegal activities. He is a civilian. Okay. The hood rules do not apply to civilians, but they do apply to people that live the hood life. You are a gamer. You want to be in this space that we didn't create, but we're trying to be a part of with each other. And you're not, you're doing everything but trying to be a part of it. You're trying to be a victim. And that's not where it's going to work out. So, Silencer, what are your final thoughts on this?
I'm just here to tell you that I don't care.
Yeah. Listen, I didn't care either. I don't care. I don't care. But I hate it when like women and men paint other men as like, oh, they hate fucking women. They hate women. Like, no, we don't. We just don't like certain things that these women do.
Yeah, and then she fucking takes it all personal. Let me pull the victim card and let me fucking talk shit, even though I fucking said the N-word a lot.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. And my only beef too.
Manipulation 101.
Yeah. Manipulate it. Perfect. They're manipulating the narrative and they're switching it up. And no matter how hard you try to hide the N-word video, anytime your name's brought up, that's always going to come back, okay? It's stored in somebody's phone for a reason because they don't want you to forget. The same way you're trying to make people not forget what he said about you on his Twitch stream. Now, quick little note before we end it. Disguised Toast, that asshole. You were clout chasing, okay? He first said he wanted to show little streamers the consequences of that. And then he wanted to show people how he would be received doing it rather than a woman doing it because he knew the woman would do it, which would show the misogyny in gaming. No, you did not. You either hopped on a trend, right? Because when people get
Yeah.
banned and they come back, they do numbers. Okay.
Yeah.
You either hopped on a trend or you just try to be edgy and cool. You weren't being a hero. You weren't doing anything like that. You hopped on a trend or you did something.
He saw opportunity.
You saw an opportunity and you took it. But you did not do it because Pokimane needed to be saved and somebody needed to be looked at as a bad guy and you wanted to compare reactions between you and her or you or her and XQZ. No, you guys didn't do that, okay? You fucking sat there and you clout chased. That's what you did. That's my final opinion on that. We'll move on.
These bitches don't need to be saved.
Just anybody, Fuck that. All right. Now, we move on to one situation to another, chat. Same situation, different platform. G4 TV has finally returned. Okay?
G4,
Now,
okay.
a lot of you guys might have missed Morgan Webb or Olivia Munn, right? I missed them too. They were easy on the eyes to watch gaming news, okay? I know why a lot of people watch that show, okay? But, instead you guys got somebody like Frosk, okay? For those of you that don't know, Frosk, she is a current host of G4 TV. She's also a popular streamer and affiliate, I believe. And recently, she decided to air out a few people. Silencer, why do you think she aired out a few people on a public TV forum?
No, we're talking about G4 TV and then the web and Olivia and could it be? I don't know that they were comparing her
Yeah, they were comparing
based
her.
on her looks.
Yeah, they fried her. Okay, I don't know if she put her name before. When I went on Twitter, it was MGK Karuna, whatever the fuck it was. She looked like MGK. She looked like.
Picture.
Yeah, look for the picture. She looked like
That's fine.
the white guy with blonde hair from Wayne's World.
Yeah.
That's how she looked like. Okay. So I wanted to go with the Machine Gun Kelly joke first, but she kind of beat me to the punch. But, she still looks like something, okay? So she is not, I don't know how to say this. She is not what men would think is attractive, right?
Yeah.
Therefore, she is getting roasted, right? Sometimes it's the fit, sometimes it's the way that she looks, her takes, something that she says, but she gets roasted by them in the comments. And a lot of times, you do not look at the comments, okay? Because they're nothing but negative things. You stay away from those. Now, she recently took to G4 TV and spoke on sexism comments she has received and sounded off. She stated that she gets flamed especially because she is a woman, made comparisons to her and Megan Webb, and people have also used Olivia Munn as well. Because as you know, there were used to be the hosts, right? Pretty looking women that were on there giving us gaming news. The nerds were going crazy, right? Also, this is a show that they used to have the... if I have to take a tweet from somebody, it's going to be Chemstar again. He said, wasn't this the show that they used to have sports models and bikini models giving us gaming news? Yeah, it was. So when you have somebody here that looks like they forgot to fucking comb their hair because they woke up late to take the bus to work, it's not because you're a woman, fam. It is not because you're a fucking woman. It's because of how you look, okay? It's how you present yourself.
This whole thing of her airing out, it's just she was just showing off her insecurities on air.
She was given a fuel, silencer. She was given a fuel.
And the thing is, it's being a woman these days. Like I said, and I'll say it again, we all dig our own grave how we want it. She knows exactly how she looks. She knows exactly how Olivia looks.
Yeah.
If you wanted, to be in the same space, why the fuck don't you change it?
No, just don't. Again, if you want to be in the same space with us, you have to take the same criticism, okay? So, a few things they were shitting on her about, before we go any further. A few things they were shitting on her about was they read game reviews, okay? Sometimes the game reviews are from her. Sometimes they're from her peer. Either way, half and half of what she reads is her or other people's. So when she says words like I or we, it's really just a group of people or the person that's writing the review while they're reading it off. Now, sometimes she gets the reviews, and sometimes her coworkers, the other hosts, also get reviews too. When they read them, they're not the best review of games, okay?
Yeah.
For example, if they say Cyberpunk is the best game ever, you play Cyberpunk, I play Cyberpunk, it's ass. You know? If you have that knowledge that it's ass and they're telling you it's the best game ever, of course you're going to be like, oh, fucking Frosk take on fucking Cyberpunk was terrible. That's how you know women don't play video games and shit like that, you know?
Yeah.
Okay, so continue on what your thought process is on all this.
It's retarded.
I think it's a
tell you
little
why.
weird. Yeah.
There's nothing weird about this. I'll tell you why. Because she knew exactly where she is, where she stands, and I'll tell you again. You know, and she knows exactly who her persona, what she looks like. And you know, just because other people, how do I say it? They were conditioned to see a certain type of female. Okay,
Yeah.
she comes in, she disrupts the whole view in a space where you know it's. Well, I mean, I don't know. She's dumb. If she didn't like it, back off the heat. And
No. Yeah,
this
bro.
this is the whole thing, because listen, on her mind, anything that it does not accord to her opinions or views or perspective, she seems like the girl to throw sexism all the time.
Why? I don't think that this is the space to do it in. Okay, and then my thing is
It's
too.
not, but to her, she got, I don't know. It seems like she got offended.
No, highly offended. Okay, she did get
Offended
offended.
because she did not look a certain way.
Right.
Because I've had my fair share with girls. You know, I know what they think. Some of them been offended because I've said, oh yeah, damn, she looks pretty, she looks good.
Right.
And I've gotten smacked. I've got, it's not whether it's a thing of the space. It's a fact of me. I'm stating my opinion. You know, maybe whoever I say looks good to another guy is probably not gonna look good.
Right.
But these girls be taking shit to the heart, and that's it. She took it to the heart because of what she didn't think she was. How do I say it? I don't know. She got in a space where she thought she was gonna be different, but in the back of her mind, her insecurities ate her up.
I think that's what it is too, is insecurities. Now, you know where you're going to be on, right? You're on YouTube, I believe. She said we're doing all this for free. I don't think they're doing it for free. I think they're getting paid, right? But they're delivering free content. Okay. A few things that stood out to me was when I seen her profile picture, she looked nothing like the chick that was delivering the speech. You know,
Yeah.
I think she might have just had a cool little haircut, and fools weren't feeling it, and they let her know what they were feeling like. Obviously, women aren't here to be objectified, okay? We just had a
Yeah.
conversation about women knowing their audience and knowing that they're objectifying themselves to get more money, more opportunities, and stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
Here on the polar opposite, you have somebody that's not concerned about their looks and not with being objectified, and maybe more so is kind of messing with her looks right now, how she's looking, okay?
Mm.
The thing is, you don't tell people that it's bothering you, okay? Because now, if you thought that they were going to do anything other than make fun of you continuously in the comments, still, that's what they're going to do. They're going to make fun of you. They're going to be more creative. They're going back. They're making you into a meme. They're doing all this stuff because you felt like you should sound off on you becoming a victim. Okay? You're not a victim. You're not a victim. Okay? Me and Silencer start off with rapid fires. Me and him are friends. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And we say some fucked up shit to each other. Okay?
No.
Like, I can't say this enough. This Silencer crashed. Me and him were joking about it, you know? We just joke about our fucking shits like that, okay? We're that type, okay? You're on a public forum. You should be used to criticism.
Especially in the
People are-
gaming. scene.
Yes. In the gaming scene especially, okay? Not only for your gaming abilities, but for your takes. Even if they're not your takes, you're delivering them. They don't know what's going on, okay?
Yeah.
They don't fucking know. Well, she had to tell people, hey, I read reviews from other people that are written by other people. Sometimes they're my reviews, sometimes they're their reviews, but we don't play games all the time because so many games come out, okay? One, you gave away the magic of how the show works. Now these takes that you guys say, you're taking power away from them, okay? You don't look that knowledgeable in gaming to the people that don't watch, okay? You don't look so knowledgeable. Now that you said that. And you don't look so, like, professional, okay? I don't see Kim Kardashian ever saying something about people commenting on her looks, okay? As opposed to Khloe Kardashian, where Khloe Kardashian, every time they pull up a 10-year challenge, oh my, do they fucking come up with images that fucking hurt this girl's feelings. Every time it comes out, she gets a new body.
Yeah.
See, it's a polar opposite, you know? She acknowledges the attacks. She fixes her body. Kim gets the attacks, doesn't say a fucking word about them.
Yeah.
You do not acknowledge the hate, okay, Frosk? You don't acknowledge the hate. I might have said some jokes, but you know what? That's the type of podcast we are, damn it, okay? Now, Silencer, what are your final thoughts on this? Okay, you know she's not Morgan Webb. You know she's not Olivia Munn. Does she need just to be herself and just not care about what people think?
Of course. That's the whole thing. Because, sometimes even more Webb and, Olivia Munn, they were throwing some, some funny shit that made you laugh. Okay.
Oh, some
That's where
baddies
that's where the personality kicks in, where sometimes you just, you're laughing because of the shit they say.
too. Right.
So I don't know. I feel like she took it to the heart when she shouldn't have. And then she goes and says, if you don't like it, don't watch it. You know who says that? Fucking hurt people, okay? Hurt because they did not get it their way. You know how many I've gone to places to buy shit and I don't buy it because, I don't want it because I can find it somewhere else cheaper. And they say, well, if you don't like it, go buy it somewhere else. And I gladly go. Yeah. Who's hurt? They are, because they lost business.
Yeah. Well, and then remember, they just came back. Like, they just revived G4 TV, fam. That's not the smartest shit you should be telling people right now.
Yeah, that shit was...
Especially if you want a job. Like, granted, she has other fucking things in the works, She's a established Twitch streamer. No. I think I've saw maybe like a Game Award associate or something. I don't know exactly what the fuck I read on her Twitter bio. You just gotta chill the fuck out.
There's a video, okay? I found. It says sexism is a problem in the video game industry. There's a guy with a girl joking around, and there's Frosk in the back of the dude, making a stupid smiling face, pretending to grab his butt. Without his knowledge. Okay.
All right. See?
This is sexism, right? Okay.
Yeah,
but now you complain about this.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Okay,
the internet will find some shit, fool. I already know. So
she's a dumbass.
The internet will find some shit. She just needs to relax. Okay?
Yeah.
Don't get hurt. I hope that this is not a continuous thing that she addresses, right? It sounded like it was a one-time thing. They might have gave her a shot. And I also feel like don't leave because somebody said something, Don't get hurt. Don't get fucking suicidal. Yeah, it's just shit talking, okay? You're in gaming, fam. We've been called worse.
Yeah. Look, there's a tweet that says, why is Machine Gun Kelly so angry?
I told you. Wait, she changed her name too. She changed her name too. That was the first joke I wrote down. I was like, why is this fucking Machine Gun Kelly?
Why is he so angry? In a gaming show.
Like, fuck, bro. You just proposed to Megan Fox. Why are you on G4 airing out your
Why are you so
business,
angry, man?
fam.
Why did you even go to G4? That's
So,
funny.
any final words of advice in case she is listening, Silencer? What advice would you give her to just kind of, I don't want to say sack up because that's a man thing, but just the same power?
You know, it's I would say just take a chill pill. It's the internet. Learn how to, like you said, not to feed the
Trolls.
negative. Yeah. So as soon as you feed them, man, you get a fucking army of them, and it gets
Yeah.
worse.
Yeah, it'll get worse. My advice would be, again, similar to Pokimane's. If you want to be welcomed in a space, you do not become the victim. You find a way to share the space and take the quote-unquote criticism. Because at the end of the day, it's criticism, okay? A joke's a joke, right? Sometimes I go to YouTube videos just to write a joke real quick. I'll leave. I come back. I blew the fuck up, right? It's a joke at the end of the day. It's something serious. It's nothing that you should dive into and be heard about. It's a joke. If you want to be accepted in the space, you have to quit being the victim. Okay?
Yeah.
That's all I'll say. All right. So, moving on. This one still kind of has to do with bullying, but it's more towards corporate level. Okay? And this, it kind of surprises me. Okay?
Yeah.
Riot Games is investigating TSM founder Reginald for bullying / verbal abuse of employees and esports players. Now, he is TSM. Are you aware of TSM?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's an esports team, and I don't know exactly how good they are, but they do rake in a lot of money, and they do have a couple Apex players I do watch. TSM Imperial. He does pretty good.
Yeah.
That's about it. They used to have Daquan and Hamlins and fucking the other guy, Myth, but apparently they left. Okay. Now, bullying and verbal abuse. Okay. Let me paint a scenario for you to see if you're with this. This isn't the exact scenario, but on a few of the forums where I got some of the articles from, they were kind of painted similar. Okay. They're in practice. They're trying to hype up the team. And of course, he's saying certain things to them to get them either to improve their gameplay or to get them hyped. Okay.
Yeah.
They took it a whole different way. And now they're looking into bullying / verbal abuse. Do you feel like it was just an aggressive coaching stance that he might have taken upon for the team? Because he's the founder, okay? Or do you feel like he may have just called a couple players out their name because he was having a bad day, anger issues might have gotten the best of him, some situational stuff might have happened? What do you think?
It could have been a little bit of both. Definitely with the whole bad mood start the day, because I've seen people do it. Okay,
Right.
you fucking love it. It's like you love your employees, but you're stressed out. You have all these fucking shit in your head, and you triggered. And then who takes it? You take it out on your fucking employees, the people you fucking love working for you.
Right. And let's not forget
So-
too, this is a multi-million-dollar establishment,
Yeah.
I don't know exactly what they're in, but I know they're in like everything that has a esports team, Anything that's competitive, they usually have a team. So I could see them, maybe a certain section just getting shitted on, losing repeatedly. Just players not acting how they were, maybe just a waste of money. And I could see a founder getting
mad at that?
frustrated, yes. But, hold on, Silencer. I could also see that a lot of these people are a little soft, okay? Because I know you could make a joke to somebody. They don't like the joke, and guess what, buddy? They're going to fucking sit there and they're going to be like, that's bullying. That hurt me emotionally. That hurt,
Yeah.
I'm going to
Oh, yeah.
fucking write a little report about it to HR. This is an HR thing, by the way. Riot Games and them, I don't know the partnership. Maybe it has something to do with it, but evidently they're investigating it. So Could this potentially be some soft shit as well? Like just they just made a little joke about their height or weight, and homies felt a way about it.
Again, we're in the gaming industry.
Right.
I don't know. It's kind of a. I don't know. It's normal to their eyes, but to the people, it kind of, it feels a little bullying because I don't know. I guess it depends on the perspective that you're saying. And for me, it's normal gaming territory to be verbally telling people and even your teammates some shit,
Right.
So I don't know where to stand is because it feels like it could be right and wrong at the same time, depending on the perspective you're in.
I'm just considering it like sports, okay? In
Yeah.
football, a coach will yell at a player. There might be a little tension there, but it's said because you have to remember their job is on the line, your job is on the line. You fuck up, I get bitched at. I have to tell you something. If I don't tell you something, it could reflect negatively on me. Okay? Again, this is gaming, but this is also a sports organization, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you might have conversations that might be unpleasant. I'm hoping that it's just, hey, he called you fat, bullying, okay? I hope it's not like you walking up to him like, you're fucking finished. You'll never fucking work in esports ever again. Some type of shit.
Yeah.
I'll write a fucking negative review. I'll leak a bunch of, it's too, there's too little details about what happened, but from what I can get from the article, it did seem like it was a debate about certain things, and the owner just had a few things to say about certain players' abilities to perform on the team, and maybe just a few words.
If it was related to the game and the performance, okay, I don't see a problem with it because it stays within the subject. But now if this fool was going out of his way and fucking roasting them
Yeah,
on personal shit, then that's something else.
yeah,
Like if I, if I have hired somebody and I'm like, hey, you know what, you're not pumping out, or you're not producing this many fucking cars. What's good? Why are you so slow?
right.
Come on, speed it up. Perfect. Job related, awesome. But if I'm like, hey, bro, why the fuck are you so dumb? Why the fuck are you so stupid? Why the fuck are you so fat?
Yeah,
Like, yeah, that's a different territory to hit, and I wouldn't agree with it because I mean, unless you like know the person, you're friends with them, cool. So I don't know. It's like that's like I said, it depends on the perspective you're on for me to take a good you know, side. But if it's job related, and he was talking about the performance verbally, and this was took it as abusive, then I don't know. I don't see anything wrong with it.
So do you think, and this is the last part of the segment, do you think it might have been physical bullying at play? Like he's smacking him on the back of the head? And because remember, these are sometimes younger players. I believe like maybe young as like 18, you know?
I don't know if it was. I mean, if it was, I don't know. It depends on. I don't think it was because of that. If it was, way more people were gonna put this on the live. Way before now. Like if somebody smacked you in the head and fucking kept doing it, especially on a big team like this, you would have said something already.
Would you though? Would you? Especially now, like I
Being
imagine.
sensitive, if you're bitching about this, yeah, you would.
Yeah, I guess that's all too. Because I was thinking more like flicking the ear, flicking somebody's ear or fucking titty
Give
twisters.
him a wedgie.
Yeah, like wedgie, like a little titty twister or something. Purple nurple. I could see a league owner doing something funny like that, but I don't know. We have too little detail, so there's really nothing for us to really divulge
Need more
into.
info.
Yeah, we got to get more info, but just speculation on what could have happened. We're letting you guys know what I've read so far, so we'll move on from there. God of War was released on PC. Everybody was happy.
What?
Yep, they were, putting it on to the max silencer. People were loving it. 4K, 60 frames per second. The gameplay was looking flawless, bro. No motion blur. Beautiful gameplay. Okay. Unfortunately, what happened after became the debate of Twitter. Okay. And I joined Twitter space to actually listen in to what the argument was about. So a lot of people feel like Sony, damn, you fucking hit the nail on the coffin, fam. You did so well with putting God of War, right? Something that was exclusive to my knowledge, super exclusive to just the console itself. You put it on PC, we're able to run it on these incredible graphics. We're utilizing every single aspect to make this game look beautiful to play and enjoy and record and stream. A lot of people are feeling like they should put more exclusives on PC. So this brought up the debate of that, right? That's one half of the debate. Silencer, how do you feel about them potentially doing that? If so, do they have to do that?
Sony is just shooting themselves in the foot for taking advantages of owning a PlayStation.
Right.
If they wanted to do something exclusive, I say just fucking keep it because that keeps the, exclusivity. It's like if you buy a skin, okay? They say it's all fucking exclusive. You buy it, you feel good. Fucking 2 weeks, it comes back around and then it's for sale. And then you're like, yo, what the fuck?
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I'm not too happy with this because this was the, the core of what owning a PS4. You waited for the exclusive shit to drop.
Right.
So it's like fucking, you wanted to play Forza? Guess what? We had to buy it on Microsoft. Shit.
You brought up my next point. So that's where I was going. That's exactly where I was going. So people were saying Sony is scared that they won't sell enough consoles because they would put out more type of games exclusively that were exclusive to PlayStations and only Sony. They would put it on PC. The console wouldn't sell as much because everybody, allegedly, is only buying the game because of its exclusives.
Yeah.
And to an extent, yeah, you're right, We got Spider-Man, we got God of War, like we had a lot, We had first access to some things in Vanguard and Call of Duty some of the years. The thing is, where do you feel on that spectrum? Do you feel like they're going to be able, would it hurt them to sell the game on PC? Or do you feel like they want that monopoly factor where they're going to have to just keep everything to themselves because one, they can, and two, they just want all the money like that, just for consoles and not PC.
I mean, it'll help. But then again, you're taking a big part of the soul of what owning a fucking PS4 exclusive is.
Right.
At this point, they're just thinking about the money numbers rather than what can we give our loyal, customers.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course you can fucking make more money by dropping it in different consoles, but it's just because it's in a different market doesn't mean it's gonna be exclusive or something, that people like want it. I don't know how to explain it.
No, I understand completely. So when I was in the Twitter space, the argument was this would help them, especially smaller studios that, for example, Returnal, okay? PS5 exclusive, fantastic game. House of, I forget what it is, Marquee or whatever. If they would have put it on PC at the 4K, 60 frames per second, a beautiful game, it would sell more of the copy of the game. And overall, you would just be getting money from both places. You'd get it from PC and you'd get it from a console. But the issue I feel is that it would take the exclusive away, which I've already, if we're being honest, that ship has sailed. Like, it's already hurting gamers to choose, Forza exclusively on Xbox, or PC, right?
Yeah.
So it's on two of those things. You have to have a PC, but a lot of people don't have PC. They don't have access, don't have the patience, the knowledge to own a PC, right? But
Yeah.
they know knowledge. They know how to run a PlayStation. They know how to run those next gen consoles simply because it's what they can afford, right? A
Yeah.
good PC, $1,000. A good console, $500. You do the math, you know. I feel like
Yeah.
it won't hurt them, but I think if they're going to go that way into dropping games PC, I don't think same year. I don't think you should drop God of War the same day on PlayStation as you would on PC. I think maybe a year later, or when sales are bottoming, that's when you put it on PC, similar to the way they did God of War now. And yeah, I think that's a good way to do it. I think if it's exclusive, it should be ours for a lot longer, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
And then
Oh, yeah, I guess that's
give it
true.
somewhere else, you know? So it's
Yeah.
exclusive for the moment.
Exclusive, but it's still, I don't know, it gets to the point where, I don't know, it loses the content of knowing that, hey, I have something exclusive. Like, I understand Sony's point because they want to make money, as every business should, but I don't know, as a consumer, I want something that, I get the reward for owning certain things.
Yeah, but if we can go back to collections, right, with Logan Paul, okay?
Yeah.
I bought this Funko Pop exclusively at Walmart, okay?
Mm-hmm.
It's now on eBay. Is it really exclusive? You get what I'm saying? If I could just get it and sell it somewhere else?
Yeah, but you're talking about this something way different rather than, a company providing. I mean, if I buy the PS4 and the God of War and then sell it on eBay, it's the same shit.
Yeah,
I mean,
but
people are
I'm
gonna get it.
talking about getting it a year later. It's exclusive at the time you purchased it, right? It's exclusive,
Yeah.
right? It's exclusively here on PlayStation, and then a year later, a year or
It
two
becomes
later,
PC.
then it's on PC. It's still exclusive, right?
Yeah.
But as time goes on, it's no longer exclusive. Now they're popping up on eBay. Now they're popping up at GameStop. People are selling them on Facebook Market. It's a little similar. I know. I get what I'm kind of stretching a little bit, but it's a little similar. It's exclusive up until the point where it's not exclusive, and then you sell it back to them. Because at me, as a person that would buy the game, and you dropped it a whole year later, I'm not waiting a whole year. I'm buying a PlayStation to play God of War. You know?
Yeah, that's true.
I'm not waiting a whole year to buy it. So I can see both sides of the spectrum, but if I were Sony, I would do delayed release, a year and a half. People are going to buy it, you know?
Yeah.
People are going to buy it, especially to play it at 4K. It might not be the peak of like people that are reacting to gameplay walkthroughs, you know, because of the graphics being so amazing. But you sold it as an exclusive for PlayStation 5 users for a year. You dropped it on PC. Nobody's waiting a year. You know? Boom.
Yeah, that's true.
You can get both angles of the markets, and you won't be accused as a monopoly company.
You're just stretching your horizons at the end.
Yeah, that too. So, any final thoughts on that topic?
Well, if you explain like that, I understand, but
Yeah.
I don't know. Being exclusive, it's this is just I don't know because we can get into a whole new topic of them releasing it a year after, so they can control more of the market, knowing that people are going to buy it. You see?
Yeah, but they're no longer they're no
At that
longer
point, it
they're
doesn't
just selling the
become.
PlayStation, and they're selling the PlayStation before they sell the game, you know?
Yeah, but after the year period, it's no longer about being exclusive. It's about how much can they squeeze out of that. So what does that create? A fucking corporate company that wants to squeeze out. And as a business, I understand it.
Right. I don't know. I don't know. I just see it let's see. Let me see right now. I'm looking at Apple the store right now, and this will answer the question 1000%. So, Tidal was a streaming service that was only on certain phones, right? And phone services. Perfect example. Tidal,
Yeah.
okay? Tidal Music used to be specifically for Samsung, Android, I believe, some type of phone, right? It wasn't on Apple, okay? As far as I know, to my knowledge. Now it's on Apple Music. It's on Apple. I'm sorry, not Apple Music. It's on Apple. It's on every single thing right now for free, okay? But before, to have Tidal, you had to buy a subscription to use Tidal. Now it's free. You know what I'm saying? So as a person who was buying Tidal from the very beginning that had an active subscription, would you feel a way that they put it on a different platform? No, you wouldn't. You'd be a little more excited to be like, hey, I have that platform. Perfect. That is going to work out very well for me. Let me go ahead and download it now and enjoy it now, you know?
Yeah.
So it's a little different, similar to what I was saying earlier, but I'm just telling you right now, I just feel like these exclusives, they're going to still be a thing, but they're going to find a way, bro, to get money, you know?
Squeeze
The consumer. Yeah, because again, there's a niche for everything. There's a niche out there for PC games that are very hard-headed and don't want to get a system. And when you get, all right, you don't want a system, you got a system? Shit. All right, cool. Here you go. Here's the game. That's third-partied, by the way. It's not from what I've read, the game God of War for PC was not made by the same people that made it for console.
Oh, okay.
It was something else happened where some other company took over for the PC version.
Just basically got licensing to redistribute.
Yeah.
Redo.
Maybe that was it. So who knows? Okay. Any last thoughts on that?
No, I think we covered everything.
Yeah, we covered.
Good.
One little quick thing. Valkyrie, she's doing one more stream and then she's going to be gone for a while. Her exact words. Now, this does come after her being kind of showing people and kind of telling people that her contract with YouTube is ending. Currently, she's the queen of YouTube, right?
Yeah.
She had a nice exclusive deal with YouTube. She's taking a break. I don't think she's retiring. I think she's going to take a nice, well-deserved vacation.
Mm-hmm.
And then she's going to get back to it. Silencer, where is she going to go? Is she going to go to YouTube, Twitch, Facebook gaming, or do you feel like she might not return to a platform with a contract? She might just play it around like Ninja was.
You think she's playing the field?
I think she's playing the field, and I think she's also, salt in the earth a little bit. I think she's also, I think she's telling people, oh, it's my last stream. I don't know where I'm going to go. You know? She just had that skin, I forgot that skincare debacle.
Yeah.
So she's definitely going to choose something that's going to benefit her a lot. And if the money's right, fam, if the money's right and the terms and conditions are right, I could see her signing somewhere. But the thing is, where?
What would that be?
Yes.
A mystery.
So I'll answer. So I'll give you a chance to think. I believe she's going to go to YouTube. Okay. This whole movement of her going to YouTube has shot up her channel astronomically. She's making a shit ton of money, as you saw from her leaked photos that one time. And over here, she's the queen. She is the queen right now. I believe if you go to Twitch, especially what's happening over there on that shitty platform.
Listen, if I ever start streaming, that would not be the spot where I would even think of going.
Even if they offered you like a fucking bag, fam.
I don't know, because it just like the customer fires, just because of the money, the fucking headache that can bring. I don't know. I think differently between what my time is worth and the headaches. You can have all the money in the world, but
Right.
I don't know. That shit's not. It doesn't bring peace.
Well, how could I paint this away to make you consider? Um, your first streaming contract, right? Let's say right now you're getting a mil, 2 mil. They're offering you a good 15 mil bag. Okay, stream on Twitch exclusively. Okay, you go, you do your time, you get that money, then you leave. You leave that platform. You no longer have to go to it, but you dealt with it because of the money. For 2 years, you could deal with something for 2 years for 15 million.
Oh yeah.
I dealt with my lady for 10 years. So love you. So I feel like she's going to go to YouTube because right now Twitch is on fire in a bad way. And I do believe that Pokimane is going to steal the thunder. You don't want to go somewhere where somebody else right now is being viewed as the golden child of Twitch. Okay? For your brand, for your money, for your marketing, your team is telling you, you stay where you're not only are you getting paid handsomely, you're reaching success that very few women don't really reach.
Mm-hmm.
And you're the face. I don't know any other female streamer that's gotten a big deal bag Valkyrie. I don't know anybody that got a big deal like that.
Yeah, true.
So I believe she's gonna go there. Silencer, I gave you some time. Okay, I wasted enough time. Where do you feel like she's gonna land?
Yeah, we'll go with YouTube too.
Go with YouTube. What's an oddball place you think she's gonna go?
Fuck, I don't know. That's a hard one to decide.
I have one.
Because right now I think, what is it?
I believe caffeine.
Hmm.
I believe caffeine, and here's why.
When you compare it to YouTube,
Well, again, it's what do you want out of this? You have Dr. Disrespect getting a gaming company set up, a studio, okay? That's what he wants out of it. He's thinking big moves. Now, if you're Valkyrie, you're not going to get a piece of YouTube, okay? Currently, right now, caffeine, the reason, in my opinion, I feel like the only reason why they're thriving right now is because, one, battle rap. Battle rap is putting this really bright spotlight on caffeine as a streaming platform. Everybody's gravitating towards it, and it's starting to become an actual streaming platform. It's, in my opinion, it's doing way better than Mixer. It could be up there with Facebook Gaming as far as looks and appeal and the user interface and stuff like that. But what if they're offering you the bag and stake in the company? You're already a fucking co-owner in the 100 Thieves. You made your money on YouTube. If we're offering you the bag, okay, a stake in the company, ownership, could entice,
good move, yeah.
Could entice, similar to Tim the Tap Man and Complexity. They gave him fucking, not only did he join the org, he owns a piece of it, I believe.
Yeah.
So, that's my thought. Do you have any thought?
No, I mean, yeah, it makes sense whatever you said.
All right.
I would take that route as well.
All right. So
That equity long term looks better than fucking a big payout.
yeah, long term, and if if she fucking she fucks a pooch on that deal, she could always do that skincare routine and finagle the bagel out of her fucking contract. So that's about it. Thank you guys so much for listening. Shout out to every single one of you. Okay, I forgot to bring up the list, but next podcast, okay, I'm going to bring up the list. I'm going to shout out countries that people are listening to us in actively every single day. So we're getting downloads like crazy. People are listening. I hope you guys are enjoying it. Hope nobody's offended by what we say, but if you are, guys, go ahead and go to @TeamKillPodcast on Twitter and let us know your thoughts on some of our takes. And guys, go ahead and subscribe to our YouTube channel @TeamKillPodcast on YouTube. We are finally over on our own channel. I had to separate it from my gaming channel. Silencer, what are your advice or tips for the fans out there today?
As some might say, Team Kill Podcast. We are team, no soft ass.
Wow.
Don't be
Facts.
soft.
Yeah, don't be soft. All right, that's nice. I love that. Yeah, definitely don't be soft, guys. And you know what? Again, you're playing with your buddy. You get lost in the moment. Just take a look at the fucking bottom left corner of your screen and read their gamer tag. Don't say somebody else's gamer tag, okay? It is equivalent to moaning out somebody else's name in bed, okay? With that being said, guys, my name is Killing Spree 37.
And I'm Silencer.
We're out!
Killing Spree 37!
Give me some chon chon.